I am Fred Myers, the founder of For the Fathers Ministry, and this is Faith by the Numbers. Count your way to wisdom in number 223 of this series, 7 Things About the Apostle Paul. How well do you know the life of Paul? Paul described himself as having the appearance of a homeless person, the scum of the earth. A description of Paul's personal appearance has come down to us from a very early book called The Acts of Paul and Thecla, which dates back to about AD 200. I quote William Barclay's commentaries in his letters to the Corinthians. It is so unflattering that it may well be true. It describes Paul as a man of little stature, thin-haired upon the head, crooked in the legs, a good state of body, with eyebrows meeting, and with nose somewhat hooked, full of grace. For sometimes he appeared like a man, and sometimes he had the face of an angel. A little, balding, bandy-legged man with a hooked nose and shaggy eyebrows. It is not a very impressive picture. 7 things about the Apostle Paul. 1. Paul looked and acted cowardly at times. 2. Paul had a weak bodily presence. 3. Paul was a poor speaker. 4. Paul had a bodily ailment which was likely an eye problem. 5. Paul had a constant painful body ailment given to him by Satan. 6. Paul was like a special forces trained soldier, able to undergo all kinds of physical and mental hardship. 7. Paul looked like a homeless person. I think of how Paul described the traits needed for effective ministry: weakness, fear, and much trembling. God knew in our weakness, fear, and trembling we would have to rely on Him. Today, rest in God and speak the gospel in the name of Jesus Christ. I am Fred Myers, and this is Faith by the Numbers. It is my prayer that many will count their way to wisdom through this series and find the peace that surpasses all understanding.